Lekon and Lisa should be prepared because Tosin is going to bring it to the competition.
I'm sure the recipes are going to be dumped because mine are not getting dumped.
I wasn't really even excited that it was a real judge.
My name is Eniola Shita.
Earlier, I'd already invited my aunt's friend.
Your aunt in a competition.
When mine came out, I was just smiling.
Who doesn't like cake?
This is Ajepas.
The meal being lame is okay. Why do you have to now give it a very lame name?
What? You're going to
take your eba, roll it over sugar, then fry it in oil.
Oh my.
Lekon, what were you thinking? Fried eba, seriously. I'm not titled Ajepas. Please, don't let me pass out.
I've lost this round.
Here's how I made my also recipe. I used a cup of flour and a cup of olive, sugar, baking powder, salt, cocoa powder to camouflage the color. So I added cocoa so it came like a chocolate cake. Then I mixed my whole dry ingredients. I made 3 rolls. My reason for 3 rolls was to put in my wet ingredients without pouring everything on each other. Vanilla, vegetable oil, vinegar, vinegar and my baking powder. Another reason why I didn't use egg, it helps like a lot because egg acts like a rice agent in cake. So vinegar and baking powder are like a substitute. So I just put in and stir. Then add my water. I added like water. Normal water. Then add a spread.
Is that all the water is?
Yes, I actually have done this measurement because I think it was enough for the last one. Just bake for 30 to 35 minutes. That's all. And I was done, and Justin was still there. Mix this thing, then you mix and you wait for 3 hours. As in, I was wondering if that judge was going to eat that bread. As in, I was wondering, will she drink garri before the bread becomes ready? Because that was like a life story that she was making there. So, and my cake is simple because you don't even need to cream butter and sugar together. Then you use the food processor and you nationalize and all. I was just done in like how many minutes? Like simple, nice, sweet, delicious, moist, easy to make cake, and people were there roasting bread.
Our judge did not have much time to wait. I decided to do mine and keep it since bread rises from like 1 hour to 2 hours. Now my preparation. I added 2.5 cups of semolina, 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of warm water, added salt, sprinkled some nutmeg over it, then added 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and yeast to it. I mixed them together to make it smooth, to form a smooth dough. Then kept it because it takes time for the bread. It takes time for bread to rise, like as per say 1 hour to 2 hours. So after the time was up, I brought it out and I kneaded it again.
What are you doing? What's inside this bowl?
Sorry, yes, ma'am. This is the dough.
Do we have a name for this bread yet? Wow. I don't want to let this everything down.
Like seriously, are you guys really doing this right now?
After kneading it, I cut it into 2 forms, into 2 balls. And I did 4 balls out of 1 shape. I did 4 balls. I did it into a burger-like shape, so people actually like that too. And the second one, I did it into, I just formed it and rolled it into a ball. I put it in the baking pan and left it to rise again for another 20 to 30 minutes thereabouts before finally putting it into the oven.
they did what they were to do. I didn't start mine immediately. I gave it time because it was very, very fast, very simple. I already made my eba, you understand? So it was already cold, because that's what's needed to do what I want to do. I first stirred in some honey because I had my honey, the eba, the coconut, and the sugar, you understand? Not in any particular measurements, it's just by what you have, the quantity of what you have. So I stirred in, with the quantity of eba I had, I stirred in honey. Just use 2-3 teaspoons of it actually. Then I stirred it in. I sprinkled the sugar and the coconut on a board, and I cut off, I don't know, I took some eba, you understand, and I rolled the eba over it. Just the normal rolling method, so it takes in the coconut, takes in the sugar, and I lay it aside. Then I did some in balls, but I later flattened them to give you this pancakey, tiny pancakey feel. Without this flat circular shape, understand? And then I fried it. And in the process of frying, it got burnt.
Oh my, sure this is like my cake.
That was first the major fear. I was very like, no, this thing is not making it. This is surely a dump it.
Like, I was really expect her to like eat that. I actually felt terrible at first that Arjun was going to go through that process of torture. So, but I was relaxed because I felt that okay, I'm going to save her from everything. When she's done eating the whack thing that they comes preparing and eating what is going to, before she even eats those 6 that is going to take like 3 hours. But what's 3 hours? 2 years, because the bread was still rising. So I was still like, okay, she will settle on my cake. When she take a bite, then eat the whole cake. So when Tosin's bread comes in, she was like, no, I don't want to eat that. Okay, I really planned everything. All right. When mine came out, I was just smiling. Like, came out wonderful. It looked like chocolate and all. It had the heart shape, and it was just like, okay, see, win. The cake was screaming, I'm a winner already.
When I saw the cake, looking at it alone was, hey, save me. Please, anyhow, just save me. I was impressed. I'm not going to lie. To be sincere, I was really, really impressed with the that you brought it. And the heart shape and everything. If you give me anything that has to do with heart shape, I will cry. It looks so appealing. So when I saw the heart shape, the chocolate flavor, the texture, everything, I was like, oh, I'm in for it today.
I saw Tosin's semo bread, I saw Lisa's amala cake, and I saw my ajepas. I knew, no, that was the end. Like, I've lost this round. But I still took it over to the table and we delivered it and awaited our judgment. We delivered it and awaited our judgment. when I compared everything we had down on the table, I saw the semo bread, I saw the amala cake, and I saw my ajipas. I was like, yeah, it's just this one.
Okay, so after like 1,000 years of waiting for the food, we now have a name for this bread.
Huh?
Let it go. No need. We have our, what's it called?
Lisa's Elibo walking. Yes.
As long as you understand what you're saying.
Yes.
And then,
Ajipas.
so I'm going to now sample the offering, okay? So starting from no name. Let's try.
I'm done. I'm not winning this. Like, this is surely a dump it by her.
Okay, here we go. You guys did an amazing job. I'm pleasantly surprised. I think it's really amazing. So, over 10. 8. 5. 7.
Yes! Yes! I did it!
I won.
I can't believe it.
I won.
Are you kidding me?
I won.
I don't get it. Like,
My ajipas passed Lisa's Elubo cake.
Okay. You should have seen Lisa's face. It was so priceless. It was like,
how? No. Like, how can fried eba like win over my chocolate cake?
As in, it's so shocking. Like, as in, it wasn't expected at all.
How come? No, this is not possible. I can't take it.
8. 5. 7.
That cake was supposed to win. It was like the best. It was the nicest shape. It was the finest. It was the heartiest. It was everything. And I got what, 5? And Leko got 7.
As in, I don't even need to be the first. I don't need to have the highest score. That is all I care about. Like, with all the that I'm going to lose and all the jest and everything, it still passed the Elubo cake. Aje pass. When Lisa edged the score, as in, I could feel her pain. I could cry her tears.
My own Elibo chocolate heart-shaped, lovely, lovable cake got 5. That's the height of it. That is the height of it. And Lekon's thing that at the pass that I expected to fail got a 7. Okay, I'm not going to settle with that judgment.
No, seriously. Even with the fact that I was the one that made it, I already thought it was doomed to fail.
well, I'm very happy that my recipe was the winning recipe for the first round. I was like, thank God, yes, I did it. I'm so happy because I never actually thought that mine would be the winning recipe. I just thought mine would come in second place or so because Lisa's cake was like the winner already. It was like the bomb, just to present and just say Lisa is. And I was actually waiting for Lisa, the winner, I'm like, yeah, we already know. When I heard mine, like, hey, I was so surprised.
I scored them on different things. For one, I scored based on what I would most likely eat again. Okay, and so the bread obviously won because it just tasted like, it sounds like sourdough bread, and I could almost imagine what it's like. Like it's hot, you put a little butter and you take it with tea, you're good to go. I also scored I scored on taste. So for me, the taste was the bread was easier for my palate. The ajapas passed because it surprised me. I didn't expect to like it. I was prepared to insult it. In fact, I made up my mind. So when I ate it and it went down okay, I was like, okay, so this is like the second thing I will eat, and I eat more of it. And the cake, in all honesty, I don't like cake. So it tasted like cake. It was a little dry, so it had this biscuity. It's like maybe if you leave a brownie out for a while and it's kind of sticky but it's still dry. You kind of need to drink something with it to push it down. That's how it tasted. But it also tasted like cake. So that's how I rated them. But presentation wise, I mean, one could have gone with butter, the cake could have gone with some whipped cream. I think maybe even that ajapas could do with some peppery sauce or something. I think it would be very interesting taste, something very sweet, something very peppery. But that's how I rated all three. But all the kids did amazing. I'm not going to dump any, personally. However, I'll give you the circumstances under which I will eat all. I will eat this regular. It tastes like sourdough bread, it's a little bit tiny. So this is my favorite one because it's dry. I didn't present with any butter, so I think it would be nice butter, margarine, or something. Ironically, I eat ajapas. But I have to be very like seriously hungry. It was there and I ate it. It reminds me of sausage patty, so actually I was interested to eat it, and then sweet. It actually works. It's a strange texture and everything.
Like, should have seen the joy that came over me. She actually preferred the ajapas to it. Wow, that is really something. Like, there must be something else there.
Then our cake. It quite worked for me. I don't know why. When you eat it, when I took it with the yogurt, it worked. So I wouldn't bin it, but I would eat it in the order of 1, 2. Congratulations, your cake and your bread
Oh, thank you. I am honored.
has won. And maybe you need some pepper in this. Try this with something like spicy as well. Let's do this. And Elubo. It's got me.
Did I offend her? Like, okay, maybe she doesn't like me. Maybe I did something wrong in the process. I asked the wrong question. I haven't figured it out yet, but I felt terrible. I almost cried. Like, it's not really fair.
I didn't expect it to win at all. As in, and the funny thing is that the ajapas was also supposed to be gari, the eba, with just sugar, normal, fry. Well, because, you know, coconut goes with gari very well, I decided to put coconut, to add coconut to it, and it looks like that did the trick. Because that's, looking at it, that must have been the only reason why Miss Eniola would have liked it. And the other reason is that the coconut was just supposed to be like, just to encourage her to eat it, because, you know, if you just think it's about, you might just feel, no, I'm not eating it. But she actually ate it and loved it.
No, I feel really cheated. I feel like the judge was biased about everything, but because okay, starting with the look first. Okay, let's start with the look. Let's not even start with this thing. From the look, if I was the one that said that thing, I wouldn't even try the ajapas. I wouldn't try because this is like it's there now, seriously.
I actually pitied Lisa because she put so much effort in the cake and all.
And maybe next time you serve it with something like, I don't know.
Yes.
It's a little dry.
Yeah, we're actually supposed to, like you said, you got bread.
Yeah.
So it was actually supposed to go with like a whipped cream or
Okay.
something. But because of the no fun reason that made me think that
So Nara's money Nara's problem.
scarcity of Naira.
Well, I think it still works. Not bad at all. Nobody's ever going to know that this is a product of Igbo. makes my cake just a little dry and something. And well, since we're talking crazy, did it taste surprising? Yes, I guess the cake is so it worked. So congratulations, guys. You guys did well.
Thank you.
Thank you. You come. Okay, thank you. This was fun. Bye. Sorry.
Don't touch me.
Sorry now. You will next time.
I was so depressed. Truthfully, I almost cried. Then Tosin wanted to start hugging me again. Why? She's the winner. Like, why does she now want to start petting me on top again? She had just left me alone. Let me cry in my own way and start touching me. Why was she touching me? I was just very frustrated. It was not funny at all. Like, it's not really fair. Yeah, I would have gotten something better, but I think I'm going to get somebody else that's going to do the whole judgment thing again for me, because my chocolate cake that was all moist, fine, chocolatey, and all was like, no, I'm getting someone else. I am. Friday bar. Seriously.
I don't think the judge was being biased at all. I know she was being biased at all, and I don't understand why Lisa was yapping about her being biased, because she didn't say Lisa's chocolate cake wasn't nice. Elibo's wartime cake wasn't nice. It was nice. I tried it myself also. She was just like, it's the list out of our favorites, and that's what judges should, judge on and stuff like that. So I actually don't get why Lisa was talking about the bias and everything. And I actually tried because at the past, and it was really, really nice. It was really, really good. So I think Lisa should go down on the bias thing.
With ideas like this, we'll be more inclined to start looking outside our immediate environment for other different things to eat, because I think other countries, they're more adventurous. I don't think the typical Nigerian person is very adventurous with food. But with something like this, I mean, now you're going to look at the work differently. You probably look at Gary differently. You look at all these things differently. And who knows, we might be sitting on the next type of snack, different kind of bakery, because somebody decided to look at something else different.
I am very, very happy that I won. It's like a miracle. Because looking at Lisa's cake, I was like, oh jeez, it's really going to win. I was waiting for something like, Lisa Annex first position because of the cake and the way I said. Because normally, if you give me chocolate, I will eat everything. In fact, you won't see anything in the pan. But when she was like, Tosin 8, Lisa 5, and when she said Lisa 5, I was like, they come. You should be expecting a 3. In fact, 1 will even be generous. Then I now heard Lake herself. They're like, so Lake's at your passed. So it's really, really a miracle. And I think from there I started to believe that nothing is impossible. Anything can happen. So the main thing now is that I won.
I'm going to get my own judge, yeah. Someone else to come and try my cake. I'm going to be pressing my chocolate cake and everything to try again, and I'll see what the person has to say with it. Because when I made it, everybody were like, "This is wonderful, it's perfect," and all. And I know it's good, it's very good. So I don't get why I would get a 5 for it. So I'm getting my own judge. Let's see about that.
I'm sure the next person is going to bring somebody very close to her, and if it goes on like that, I'm going to bring somebody close to me. Okay.
And now I know Gary and coconut, they go hand in hand every time. Anytime I want to do anything that has Gary in it, there must be coconuts. I can't wait for the next day. This time I'm not making any ajepas.
Well, I asked for tea, and then he brought me a child's ceramic cup. And I had to educate the young man that we don't serve such things to our elders. You serve them with a bowl befitting of their status. So if possible, bring a basket. I mean, it's almost as if you want me to just sip it and go. This is not Mama Charlie's backyard. If you want me to drink tea, you make the tea in a nice enough container to satisfy my needs. Now my belly is very full because I really could not have eaten all those three things really. So I had to drink a lot of tea to just cushion the stomach before those things hit it.
You see the size of the bird, and I'm fine.